Can you believe these amaryllis cost $5? And honestly, they bloom just as well as, sometimes even better than the expensive bulbs I bought. Every year, so many of these bulbs get thrown away because people believe only big expensive bulbs are worth growing. And that belief just isn't always true. Hi everyone, today I want to talk about Walmart $5 amaryllis bulbs and why we shouldn't ignore them just because they are cheap. Every year, so many of these bulbs get thrown away because people believe only the big expensive bulbs are worth growing. And that belief just isn't always true. Yes, bulb size does matter, especially if you want amaryllis to come back year after year. But from my experience, bulb size depends a lot on the variety, not just the price. I've bought expensive $30 per bulb with a very sophisticated flower, and some of those bulbs were actually smaller than the one I found at Walmart. Stem length, flower size, even bulb size, these are mostly variety dependent. This year, two of my Walmart amaryllis produced very long stem and very large flowers. One of them is a double flower variety, and this one is especially beautiful. The petals look silky white, soft, and elegant, and honestly, it looks so much like double lily. Seeing this flower actually inspired me to try double lily next year, especially because they don't drop yellow pollen all over the table. I also bought amaryllis bulbs online on sale, but they were still much more expensive than Walmart. They came with a heat pack, which made me laugh because when I opened the box, the bulbs were still cold and had no leaves. I could tell right away they were going to take a long time to wake up. Since wax amaryllis can bloom without any water, I decided to experiment. I placed the box over the heating vent where warm air come out, and it worked. They woke up just fine. Two of the expensive bulbs are already blooming, but honestly, they don't look more beautiful than the $5 Walmart ones. Both produce 2 flushes of flower, and some Walmart bulbs gave me 6 blooms at one time. If you want your amaryllis to come back year after year, then yes, big bulbs help. You will want to fertilize weekly, give them lots of sun, move them outside after frost, and then put them into the dormancy properly. There's always a lot of great content online that explain this in detail. In the past, I put the whole pot in the dark place for dormancy and ease. But one year I had a terrible fungus gnat problem, and after that I decided not to repeat that method. When I plant amaryllis, I don't bury the bulb deeply. I just make a small dent, cover the root, and leave more than 90% of the bulb above the soil. This has worked without any bulb rot. Even waxed amaryllis don't need the soil at all, right? Yes, there are rare varieties online that are incredibly unique, and I buy those too. But wholesale bulbs like Walmart's are not bad. If the bulb is firm, a decent size, and already showing growth, you will enjoy it. Another big reason I buy amaryllis is their long vase life. I've been cutting flower weekly and giving them to my mother from early December until now. If you tape the base of the stem and insert a stick in the hollow stem, they last much longer in the vase than in the pot. Without taping the end of the stem, the edge will become mush and the water will become dirty. It makes me sad to see how many bulbs get thrown away just because people believe cheap means poor quality. Please don't waste them. If they're firm, healthy, and growing, you will enjoy amaryllis all winter. I hope this video was helpful and help you look at the cheap bulbs differently. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!